which leads me to one other story that I've like been reluctant to cover personally, because there is obviously a deep and personal connection here, and it's been tough. It's been tough bringing this up, but Israel killed a TikTok, Instagram influencer in Gaza, whose name is Mohammed Halimy. His name is Medo Halimy. He was 19 years old, and Israel killed him. His last post was 3 days ago, talking about, and he is just like with Omar Mohammed on the Omar Hirsch show. He was documenting his daily life, experiencing a genocide. He was planting stuff. He was also a member of this community as well, as I found out later, or at least like someone who watched from time to time. He was actually the one who apparently told Omar and Muhammad that like I had talked about them on the stream, and he was like really excited. Let's here's Owen Jones's coverage on the matter.
I just want to show you one last thing. It's a video posted by Medo Halimy just 2 days ago, a 19-year-old Palestinian. Just have a watch.
Let me show you what a day of my tent life looks like. I started the day with a cup of coffee, and then I went to lay down because it was so hot. After a bit, I took my phone and laptop to charge him. This is what they look like. And when I got there, I ordered a lemonade. So refreshing. As I waited for them to charge, I started working on designs for my new secret project. I then got the phone and went to get a haircut. I need one. Tell me how it looks. Right now it's 6 p.m, so I'm almost done with everything in my day. I went to the tent cafe to get connected to the internet, and I edited the video. Then I went live on TikTok. And that's it for today. Don't forget to drop a follow and like the video.
Friends of Medo Halimy now report that he has succumbed to the wounds that he had suffered after an airstrike, an Israeli airstrike in Gaza, left him in a coma. Go to his Instagram profile, Medo_Halimy. Go look at his videos. This was a young man who lived, who despite unbearable circumstances so hellish that virtually none of us can really imagine what they're like. Full of joy, full of happiness, and despite it all, full of love for life. Just 5 days ago, he posted his grief at his 11-year-old cousin Ahmad being killed by the Israeli state. And in that piece mourning his slaughter, he also mourned those other innocent Palestinians who have been butchered alongside him. And he finished that post with the following. Each one of them had a life, dreams, talents, hopes, and people whom they loved. No one deserves this. No one does deserve this. 11-year-old Ahmad did not deserve this. 19-year-old Medo did not deserve this. The tens of thousands of Palestinians slaughtered by the Israeli state with the direct involvement of the US state did not deserve this. This genocide has to end. We have to stop it. We have to fight with everything we have to end this genocide. And that means being honest about the role and the position of a US administration which is soaked in blood.
Viva Palestine talks about his background a little bit as well. Specifically what he aspired to do. He had a greenhouse.
They do something of planting every day until this genocide is over. A lot of you ask me why I plant. Planting for me is a form of resistance. I bring life to earth. They're taking away life, but I'm bringing it to earth. And I hope that my plants have strong roots to the ground, just like we Palestinians do. Today I'm not planting. I have to fix the farm, expand it a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys how my farm looks like, since a lot of you have been asking. Let's check out my melons. They have flowers now. Look at that. This is my watermelon. Luchia over there. Lima beans. looking pretty good. And Minta right now. She's not Mintita anymore.
The reason why I'm talking about him like being someone who was like a part of this community is because I want you to understand, like, he's 19 years old. Okay? He was 19 years old. He's just like you. He had dreams, he had aspirations. He was a human being. He had loved ones around him. He had goals. And in spite of the horrifying realities of existing under a genocide, he tried to still maintain a positive outlook every single fucking day. And now, as I showed you his last video before, he'll never be able to complete his secret project. It's over. It's done. Israel snuffed at that light. I need you to understand. Okay? That's a college that in other circumstances, in normal circumstances, in the United States of America, that's just a college sophomore, a college freshman. You know? That's why this shit matters when people protest in college campuses. These are people just like you. Okay? He happened to have a platform to communicate the daily existences to the Western world that was otherwise turning a blind eye. And I think he played a very important role in that regard. But it is crazy to me that like a genocidal apartheid regime that we are completely fucking locked in on defending can just snuff out a light like this.
Splendid. They threw something.
And he spent a whole bunch of time over and over again. Medo would sit and explain what daily life looked like for people who clearly didn't give a shit. I'm so fucking angry. This is what he had to spend time doing just so people would hear and believe him. And Israel murdered him regardless. I thought there was no electricity. How are you charging phones?
Someone in the past created something called solar panels. They basically create electricity from, solar energy. And that's basically what we're using. A lot of people had them before this whole thing started, and when they ran away, they took them with them, and now they charge for people. Of course, we have to pay for it, so like I pay $1 daily to charge both my phone and laptop, but that's how we charge. Connection is hard. Yeah, you make videos every day. I definitely don't make videos every day. I try to make videos every day, but the problem is I don't have connection every day. And even if I would have connection every day, it would be very, very bad and expensive as well. So the initial plan was basically to create videos daily and post daily, but the problem again is connection and electricity. This is a good question actually. In the beginning, people just started spending all the money that they have saved previously, but you can imagine 10 months is a bit too much. So yes, most people have run out of money, and right now they're basically living off of helps from others, family members abroad, friends abroad, or whoever outside of Gaza that can help them. And today I'm getting a transfer through Binance from outside of Gaza, and let me show you how hard it is to get it and how much money we actually lose throughout the way.
This also was a procedure that Israel stopped, for the record.
At first, of course, I went to the city of Deir al-Balah. And as you can see, transportation was not 5 stars. I didn't like it. And when I got there, I went to a currency exchange office that also takes money transfers. And what I basically did is...
Binance stopped transfers to Palestine after this. Israel stopped them from... Binance seized their funds and stopped transfers to Gaza. Yeah. For the record, just so you guys understand. Yeah, here it is. In case any of you thought still that crypto is decentralized and safe from governments, a genocidal government just froze the assets of every Palestinian through Binance. In case you were wondering how easily they budged to genocidal governments, now you know. Cryptocurrency exchange Binance has seized all Palestinian assets at the request of Israel.
I transferred them the money to their Binance account, and they gave me back cash. But here's a problem, 27% commission fee. Yeah, almost a quarter of the money. So if I were to get $200, I would only get about $140. I took the money, I bought some stuff, and I went back home. Sorry, didn't.
They killed him. They just killed him. And that's it. They killed him just like 40,000 plus other people. I don't know what else to say about it. And people say like, oh, Israel deliberately targeted him. I don't think so. I think it's a kill zone and they don't care. Why did they kill him? Airstrikes. Indiscriminate bombing campaigns. Omar told me, and I want to repeat it for all of you as well, to keep Medo in your thoughts and pray for him. He said, when you first followed us, he was the first one to rush to tell us he used to appreciate your talks. Which apparently Taylor said as well. Taylor Lorenz was talking to him for a story last year and he was a fan. He was one of you guys. These are just regular 19-year-olds just like you. Regular 18-year-olds just like you. I need you to understand that. You constantly talk about how much the narrative has shifted in your lifetime on the Palestinians, but I hope you realize just how much Israel themselves have irreparably destroyed their reputation and influence across the world. Old libs and conservatives might love Israel, but everyone else can see clear as day. These are moments where the irreparable harm Israel has caused itself by being a bloodthirsty, monstrous, fascist piece of shit nation continuing to do a genocide doesn't really matter. All that much is hard. It's hard to think about it from the broader snapshot. This like lasers in on the inhumanity, but I wanted to show it to you because, you know, I need you to understand the human toll. Y'all Nazi leftists, he said. Yeah, we are the Nazis. You're right. We're the Nazis for saying that what Israel is doing is objectively Nazi shit. According to his GoFundMe, as many have heard, a few days ago, Medo Halimy has passed away. He was sitting at a cafe for a chance to get internet when he was hit by an Israeli airstrike. Every single person that Israel has killed so far has a story like his. I need you to understand that. That's why these guys play a very important role in humanizing the Palestinian plight. What Palestinians go through on a daily fucking basis in Gaza.